So let's load up the last encounter of the last chapter of The Last of Us Part 2.
Yes, sir.
Let's put it on Survivor. Fuck it. What
Oh
difference
wow,
does
he's
it make?
going hard mode. Okay.
What difference is it? It's like a QTE slash not QTE fight. So it's
Now, will it take place after you take her off the cross, or will it include that whole walk?
I have no idea.
It's not a cross. It's like a
It's
stake.
a pillar, a stake, yeah.
This part, I think, was for people who were kind of with the game up until a certain point, and they were hanging on. I think Ellie's actions really conflicted a lot of people, which I guess a good ending should. I gotta admit that if you have an ending where it's very neat and everyone likes it, I mean, is that really the kind of thing people talk about? I mean, people still, Sopranos, the last episode.
Yeah.
No one talks about the Friends finale.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't.
Yeah. It's true. It's true, bro.
I want to play a game where you're playing as a little Hawkeye over there.
I know, right? Although I will say, to a lot of people's defense, Abby's whole motive changes very, very quickly. Like she goes from I'm gonna kill Joel, and then her encounter with him, she instantly falls in love with him, and it's very, very quick.
I like how Abby's already over this shit by this point.
She is. Yeah, she's done.
She's it's. You gotta remember, she had her revenge early.
Yes,
That was her endpoint. Everything else was just for her.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the consequences.
He's not a part of this.
I like how different she looks too.
You made him a
They
part of
did a
this.
good job of just showing yeah, shit happened to these people.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this really. I remember me. You're on survival. Survivor difficulties.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Abby might win. Honestly, Abby takes some hits quite often. Takes a lot. Like I can see her cut.
I know.
Or it seems like it's every can't really bring it back to this. You're doing it alright. You're making it seem like you're doing it. You're making it look easy, sir.
Now there's dodging. There is a button you can dodge.
Yeah, this is Joel in the middle.
This is Joel. I'm not that good.
Plays that game, and even Nemesis is like, damn. It's just better.
Yeah. I don't know how to kill Nemesis by shooting him in the kneecap with a magnet. And then throwing a grenade at the right frame when he's doing an animation to kill him in 10 seconds.
But yeah, man, I think this was a little bit reminiscent of the last fight in Metal Gear 4, where you have old Snake and old Osmos. Punching, they're both weak as hell, just punching each other. And maybe it went on a little bit too long. Well, that game was different. And this one, maybe it's a little better.
I remember my wife being pissed off. She was like, why is Abby losing? She's clearly trained her whole life. And I'm like,
Look at her.
And then, well, I know. That's what I
She's
tried telling her.
emaciated.
I tried telling her that.
Look at her now compared to how she is in the game. Like, she's lost weight. She's been starved in that. Oh, you just die?
Yeah, I just died. Oh, I can do the whole thing over? Oh, fuck. That sucks.
This is since you lost the knife.
Oh, okay. Well, it was pretty funny, because she was, my wife didn't get why Abby lost, and I'm like, oh, why did Batman lose to Bane? Like,
Well, look at it this way.
Broken down.
She was on that stake for God knows, right? For how long, really? And then Ellie finds her, and she cuts her down. She barely made it to the boat. Yeah. And you can tell, like, she's been through it. I like the Joan of Arc haircut.
Oh yeah.
Ellie's hurting for a sport boy. I guess I shouldn't have said that. Hurting for a squirt. It's just that expression.
Shut the fuck up! Shit.
Imagine that's how it really ended, though. Like Abby just beats the shit out of her and pounds her.
I would have liked that. I would have liked that. Well, I mean, I would have liked that better because after Ellie wins, she goes back home and, like, okay, at the end of the game, you find out that Ellie and Dina, like, live happily ever after, kind of. Like, they have a farm, she gave birth, my neck just got broken, that was fucking awesome.
Put on accessibility mode, Brasif, where you can phone a friend.
Oh.
You can play it with your chin.
I play it with my chin. No, some paraplegic fucker can beat Dark Souls with his chin. I can beat this linear fucking game on survival difficulty.
You're getting Chris Redfield over here.
Global saturation.
Global saturation. You're saying you would have rather Ellie died?
Well, before she fights her here, like, her and Dina live happily ever after. They have a beautiful home. They purchased a contemporary house bundle in Fallout 76 for the house looking all nice.
And she has, like, a panic attack.
Yeah, well, she's got her PTSD thing. But, like, you know, she lives happily ever after. And then, like, she's like, oh no, I gotta go, you know, her and Tommy are like, nah, we gotta go finish this. And Dina's like, well, I can't do this all over again. So Ellie travels all the way to fucking California via skateboard, and she doesn't even kill her. So by the time she goes back to the contemporary house bundle, Dina's not even there. So she loses her family, and she doesn't even kill her. So I would have rather her die.
Again, that's revenge, though. Like,
I guess, yeah.
Oh, I think you got it, right? Yeah, you got it. She might suck things, though. That doesn't have it. There you go.
My man. That shit must have hurt.
You get it, the light out. I like how she has the flash at the boat before she initiates the fight, where she imagines Joel beaten to death. And right here, there's like a flash where she sees him in the car. She's like, alright, I'm done. He has that Daniel Day-Lewis moment, like from There Will Be Blood. She's like, I'm done.
I made my point. This game was good though. I enjoyed it. I'm happy with what I got. I really liked it.
Just take him.
It doesn't deserve all the shit everybody's giving it.
Yeah, this really divided people, man. But again, it's trying to do something different. It's like The Last Jedi. People shit all over that movie's face. They shit in its coffee. They insulted his parents. And it was trying to just do something a little bit different than all the other shit that we were getting from fucking JJ and all the prequels and General Grievous. Is it perfect? No. Is Laura Dern being in the movie weird? Yeah. I understand. But it tried, okay?
Yes, sir, it did.
I do mean what I said, though. I do think a revenge story was safe. I think it's a safe way to make a middle entry, and it's going to be a middle entry because there will be a third game. Mark my words.
It's a business.
But the middle one's always got to be the one that brings everyone down, so they can get brought back up, right?
Exactly. Yes, sir. They got to beat you down so they can bring you up in the third one. That's how general storytelling is.
I think a smarter writer or a better writer would have explored the homosexuality angle in a society struggling in the future, post-apocalyptic, with the idea of an immunity. I brought up Octavia Butler earlier, and if you read those kinds of stories, man, and of course people are coming around to her now because they finally made a show out of one of her books. So, congratulations to everyone who's discovering her finally. But you're late to the game. Get on that shit. But this woman's written books about insects that have the last dregs of humanity in a zoo because they killed them all, but now they realize they got to keep them alive because they need to convince the humans to we need you to be alive so we can make hybrid babies with you.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I got a lot to unpack still about this. I just can't find the words.
I know what you're trying to say.
I don't know. There's this game series has been on my radar since I read that first Game Informer story. And I remember even back then getting into arguments with people because they're don't you think this is kind of lowbrow stuff? And it's what are you talking about? This is a work of art. This is how games can be. This is the best games can be. And I was having those kinds of polite discussions, or at least for me it was polite with people back in 2013. And it was just, it was the end of a game cycle. We were getting the new consoles. And have we really come that far?
That's a good point.
Are games really going to be just low-rent movies and books forever? But you can play with them, so maybe they're better. Is that really as far as it's going to be?
That's fair, bro.
And this is just one of those examples of the things that people hold up as the pinnacle. And I'm one of those guys where I'm maybe this isn't what our best and brightest should be. Maybe this is a fun excursion, but maybe I don't know. Maybe we're not there. But maybe that's a different discussion. Maybe I'm getting distracting and I should shut the fuck up. So I'll take my own advice and I'll shut the fuck up. And I'll leave it at that. And I'm glad you liked the game, Brasif, and it was fun watching you get your neck broke by Abby a couple times.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Well, I'm glad we got a chance to discuss it. And I guess the moral of everything is they could have did better. It's not a masterpiece, but it doesn't deserve all the hate it's getting. It doesn't deserve all the hate.
It's definitely better than a lot of other games that try to do the whole narrative thing. God, last year, what was that game called? It was the guys that did Until Dawn.
Oh!
Dark Chronicles or Dark Pictures, Man of Medan.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. That was not fun.
Excuse me. Oh, Brasif.
Just watch a good horror movie. Don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what? I'm willing to admit maybe I'm the asshole that refuses to change my views on stuff.
Yeah, you're that asshole.
But I mean, Detroit Become Human. Like, you need a subtitle. You need a subtitle for that? Yeah, Detroit. I just call it Become Human.
Oh shit! I remember that game. You know what? We're getting off topic. We're getting off topic. Last of Us Part 2. Thumbs up.
Yes, you're right.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. And yeah.
Thumbs sideways for me, but I'll give you a raised eyebrow, and I'll wish you good day.
Yes. Good day.